because everything started revolving around my feeling comfortable in my gay identity. I wanted to feel good about it. I wanted to get the message out that it's okay to be gay.
Through his involvement with Community United Against Violence in San Francisco, he was filmed telling his coming out experiences before public school students in the film, It's Elementary. Noe has mixed feelings about his presence on this film.
I was filmed speaking before a group of young people. The one close-up I have in the film, I remember this so clearly. I argue that there are already gay kids in the schools. I believe that there are young children who have conflict, have internal conflict, much like I did. My mistake in that clip is that I named them. I named them. I didn't give them a chance to name themselves. I didn't give them an opportunity to discover their identity. I named them. I said, there are gay students in this school. What gives me the right to do that? What gives me the right to name them?
Many who are no longer gay found that they were dissatisfied living as gay-identified people. To some, it may come as a surprise that there can be choices about their personal identity. For those we spoke to, the dissatisfaction prompted a desire for a new direction in life consistent with their values and personal beliefs.
Well, you can change it. I changed. And so that's my view. It's a personal experience for me. And I've seen it happen with many others who have chose to change. I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do. It certainly wasn't. There's a lot of emotion involved here and all that goes with it. But that's I know that people can change. I've seen it happen. I've done it.
When I was 24, I came to a point where it had been many years since my coming out of the closet. 8 years, I guess. I came out when I was 16. I was 24. I'd moved to San Francisco. I had been in several relationships. I was at the time in a committed relationship with another man. We were on our 3rd year together, lived together. I was as integrated into the gay community as I could be. And what I found for me was that it wasn't enough. That it wasn't enough. And I thought it would be. I felt empty. I felt like dissatisfied, disillusioned.
According to those who told their experience, change was not quick or easy. They also say it is not the same for everyone.
Well, at that point, at 24, I started again. I decided, okay, well, this isn't enough. What is then? What is enough? I took a harder look at the roots of my decisions and my decision to become gay identified. And when I started looking at that and opening myself up to that, I discovered my own heterosexuality. I discovered that I had heterosexual feelings.
Just the decision, I had made the decision that I was not going to ever be in that lifestyle again. But it is a process to change.
Every single person who is gay identified has a completely different story. There might be similarities, but they're different people in different parts of the world, and they've got different stories. They arrive there differently. So I don't think that it's safe to expect to arrive at change the same way.
Some critics say that all former gays and lesbians continue to have struggles with same-sex attraction. The people we talk to dispute that idea as overly simplistic.
No, I do not have sexual attraction to women anymore. The issue with me was that I sexualized admiration of women, and I've learned that admiration and attraction are two different things, and part of my change process was learning the difference between the two, and learning that you can admire friends and you don't have to sexualize them. And admiration isn't attraction.
I never would have thought this, but I've discovered that I am exclusively attracted to women sexually.
It feels very natural to be sexually attracted to men.
Those people we spoke with believe public educational settings could be more helpful by providing a wider range of information.
I also didn't have a choice of what materials or what ideas were presented to me at school. So, I mean, my educators didn't present to me a picture of the possibility of change.
I would like to see more resources available to teachers, to parents, to teens that really give them other options so that they can see these things in a different way that's maybe consistent with their own beliefs and values. You know, the resources that I would look at would be resources that make a distinction between attractions, orientation, and identity, that realize we're talking not about the population of gay youth, we're talking about a population of teens who experience same-sex attraction. Among them, some will integrate those attractions into a gay or lesbian identity. Others will not. But if those others don't realize that there are other options, then they may foreclose prematurely on other ways to go and just go with what is available to them in terms of role models, media influence, school sex education curriculum. These things will have an impact on people.
Well, you can change it. I changed. And so that's my view. It's a personal experience for me. And I've seen it happen with many others.
The sexual attraction arena of looking at women isn't part of my worldview or my view any longer.
I definitely have no feelings for the same sex. I haven't for 46 years.
So yes, I do believe change is possible, but I think it starts with the person. I think it really starts with a personal choice and an openness towards change.